Thank you for joining us tonight. 4 arrests were made today in West Point after 2 teenagers were shot.
Yes, that's right. 20-year-old Brentston Edwards is charged with attempted murder, aggravated assault, and 4 counts of shooting into a dwelling. 19-year-old Tristan Edwards is charged with 7 counts of accessory after the fact. They are cousins. Also charged in the case is Jashawn Barker. He is in the Clay County Jail facing aggravated assault, conspiracy, accessory after the fact, and 4 counts of shooting into a dwelling. Barker's mother, Tiffany, is also charged with hindering prosecution.
Well, even with 4 people in jail in connection with that shooting, the investigation continues.
Our Kamari Hamer joins us live in the studio with more. And Kamari, you talked to the West Point police chief about this shooting. How does he describe this shooting that involves so many young people?
Well, Grace, he calls it sad, senseless, devastating, and disappointing. He says he just wants to see better decisions made by the younger generation.
I was in my kitchen and I heard the gun just going off, pow, 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 and I said, "What is that?" And my other sister said, "Dad, they're shooting."
Shirley Temple got the shock of her life when the gunfire started outside her mother's Martin Cove home on Wednesday night.
I just turned around and started walking to the back of the house and looked over in the circle to see where I could see it in the circle, and I didn't see nobody.
One of the bullets went through the window of Temple's car. She's thankful no one was in the car at the time.
That is pretty lucky.
West Point Police Chief Avery Cook says 2 teenagers were injured in the gunfire.
One was shot in the head, and the one that was transported to Memphis was shot in the head, and the other one was shot in the leg, and I think the lower back.
Cook tells WCBI it's a sad day when he sees so many teenagers involved in such a violent act, all over an argument about a gun.
These teenagers think that's the way. You have to have a gun, and if you got that gun with you, you're going to use it. If you get into a situation, it's nature that you pull that gun and use it. And that's a bad decision.
19-year-old Tristan Edwards, 20-year-old Brentston Edwards, 19-year-old Jashawn Barker, and his 40-year-old mother, Tiffany Barker, have all been arrested and charged in connection with the shooting. The charges range from attempted murder, aggravated assault, and shooting into a dwelling, among others. Temple says things like this are uncommon in the area. She too hopes younger people find a way to solve their problems without using a gun.
And I don't know what's wrong with these young men today. They think the first thing you do, you get to argue, you need to go to the gun, but you don't need to do that. They need to pray and get close to God and do everything peaceful.
Now, there were 2 victims in this shooting. One is in critical condition at a hospital in Memphis. The other is at NMMC West Point and is stable. All 4 suspects remain in jail tonight. Kamari Hamer, WCBI News.